Okay, brought to you live from Jamestown, North Dakota, where it is cold on this April 1st. It tried to snow yesterday. What do you do while you're trying to let the Xenons overrun the universe? Give them a going away present. So we're putting guns on this split food factory here. And I forgot them thrusters overpower me pretty bad. In Free Families territory. I got excited because not only did they take over TKR, well, they had a lot more Ks. I counted 8 Ks right in here last night, and an I. Unfortunately, for the last couple days, oh, it's coming down. It's coming down. I was thinking that, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I was thinking the Hall of Judgment might be invulnerable because we haven't done that storyline yet. Um, not entirely sure. We'll have to rebuild it. But I seen the Xenons really making good progress into Pre-Family's territory, so I decided to add guns to split food and meds up here in the middle of nowhere. I was adding them to my other stations too because I was pondering on just saying, the hell with it, declaring war on everybody before the Xenons are gone, and then we'll have our Xenon farm. It's still an option. Oh yeah, goody. I did this all day yesterday without a problem.
Entering Arcus Ravine 24.
We hauled 2,800 turret components. I needed 39,000. We haul 2,800 silicon carbide. I needed 19,000. We only haul 1,100 and something computronic substrate, and I still need 17,000 more. So these trips take a. I'm only going to record for an hour. These trips, I can make about 3 or 4 trips an hour. We're emptying out the player headquarters so I can remove the rest of the storages. Well, not the rest of them. Oops. But we still got quite a bit to go. Yeah. I had 3 million microlattice sitting in here out of 20. So the plan, I added this backside so that I could quit flying around the front of the station. I added all this under here, and we're going to remove all of this from here. But everything that's highlighted is going to get removed. Um, I've already removed 2 layers off of here so far. That's the idea, and I'm going to hug the asteroid. I've tried it several times. I usually lose patience and give up. Uh, if things don't slide into place very well when you rotate the camera upside down.
Jump gate. Fires of defeat.
Even though it shouldn't matter. Yeah, things just don't move correctly, and of course they always want to jump around. We fly great empty. Oh my goodness! After flying this thing with loaded cargo bay, it flies great empty.
Entering system. Fires of defeat.
This defense
Xenon defense
platform
platform.
and the one in TKR to Kerr
Jump gate. 2 grand.
hasn't grown at all in 3 days. I've been building this for 3 days. I had to haul all the Claytronics. I had a BOA set to build, and I canceled him yesterday because he just won't build. Free Families has no resources. They can't build anything.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Can't do this loaded. You can do some of it.
Silent witness.
This guy is so much fun to
Jump
fly.
gate. 18
It's the
billion.
biggest car. Oh, I think I found a new funner way to farm dukes. On my last trip up here last night, um, I got told, asked politely to drop my cargo. Yes, fly in the Erlking. Pirate Behemoth. Of course, he didn't last 10 seconds because I came to a stop. He asked again. I hit F and hit ignore, and he went to minus 25, which is funny because the rest of on all my trade ships, they go to minus 30. Um, so I turn around and pew pewed his butt. So we can get, I think, get a cargo bay full of whatever you want to haul. And he'd go, I'm gonna go park up in Trinity Sanctum 7 and wait for Dukes to show up. And I can just sit here. I was gonna load the Dragon up, put a whole part or two in his cargo bay, and take the Earl King and just, he's on ignore attacks and attack all enemies for his turrets and just go sit above the Earl King in the Dragon and farm Dukes that way. I'm pretty sure that would have worked, attracting all their pirates. But after having that behemoth ask me to drop my cargo, I think I can just go up there and sit in
Entering
the Earl King.
system. 18 billion.
So I can just turn on his loot magnet and wait for pirates. Or every time pirates show up, I can just turn on his loot magnet. It'll be awesome. Taxes
Entering system. Grand
are worse
exchange.
than Xenon's ever thought of being. And has anybody noticed the taxes are only a problem where you, the player, have a big presence of mining ships? I'm not seeing a problem anywhere else except down here in Grand Exchange. I mean, it's bad. It was real bad for a while last night, and then it got cleaned up by sector patrols. Normally, I start stopping at 35 or 40 clicks empty, 50 or 60 loaded. But sometimes you don't really jog and you're looking at the counter countdown, and probably because I'm talking at the same time. Probably I don't think I can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
Entering Grand Exchange 1.
So yes, all that white at the bottom is coming off. I think that'll help. There was some massive lag spikes when I got close to the headquarters. It would clear up pretty quick, but at times it would drop me to 1 frame a second, and oh, it was bad. And all you can do is come to a stop, wait for it to clear up. It did clear up. It's a little bit better since I added this back half. If anybody's curious, the station is not symmetrical. So, yeah, you can't build around and attach to the backside of the ring without messing up your build. Not only that, that attach point is crooked. Totally crooked. Come on. Go. That gravitar is handy. We're still below it, I think.
Docking granted.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit. That's all right. On the other side, I'd be above it, but I got pretty good at getting close, close, close to level. I'd only be above it like this much. Docking computer for the win. Oh, now I'm too far. This is so much fun. Build storages, they're not bad while they're small. And on the other side, the build storage is right in front of the center of the E-Pier. So the center dock, nobody's using it. And I've been
Successfully docked.
stuck with stuck to so many damn trade ships. It's unreal. 1120, and we have to haul. We have to haul. It's nice to see K's and finally stuff in it. But look at that. They quit attacking the Hall of Judgment. I I don't know what their gig is. They attack it for a while and then now they're leaving. Yeah, it's insane. How many of these do we have to haul yet? 17,025. So, yeah, 17 trips almost. Crapola. Let's see, it took 11 minutes to get where we're at. It probably takes 3 or 4 minutes to get loaded each way. Well, no, it's faster to unload it to build storage because the headquarters used to have a lot of cargo drones, and I think it's up to 200 now. Defense modules and stuff give you a lot more drones, um, the ability to have a lot more drones than storage modules do. I think storage modules only give you one or two apiece, if that. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I forgot to set guidance. Okay, let's get back to it. This keeps me from going absolutely batty. Don't do this on autopilot, especially clear the hell up here. He'll get you there, but the ship's travel mode right to the opening of the damn highway, and then they stop blocking it off. And everybody's getting stuck to each other and clipping into each other. And Eaglesoft didn't have the forethought to put in some like safeties. How about some checks? Oh, you're stuck together. Clip through. Just disable collision damage. Or, like the player ship, if you park it too close to a station, give it a safety area to teleport to. No, you're in the sector. Yeah, well, I'm not teleporting out of the sector to free my ship. So, yeah, I've been stuck so much. Oh, I get coming through 18 billion, and I get a mine attaches itself to part of my ship, and I'm stuck in travel mode. I can't turn, I can't speed up, I can't slow down, can't stop. Luckily, I was only going in a straight line and not rotating. Okay, now that we've turned.
Superhighway Grand Exchange 4.
Yeah, it's insane. They need to put in some checks and some safety features for collisions. Ships shouldn't be getting stuck together. Mines shouldn't be sticking to anything. But you go through 18 billion, and every now and again, you'll suck one onto your ship. But the Xenons are kind of sort of waking up, so it had me excited for a little bit. Like, okay, let's start with that station, and I was already adding Gunz to Grand Exchange and all the other stations. Well, Black Hole Sun, all those stations, because those are all finished. So go ahead and plan them out. Oh boy, that's expensive. Well, I need like $3 billion worth of crap. This build is 300 plus million dollars altogether. and we're down to, oops, crap, wrong button. Yeah, just hit the brakes and then hit X and then, yeah. I don't know what going on this superhighway part does in SETA, so I make sure I cancel it before I actually get to it.
Entering Grand Exchange 4. Jump gate 18 billion.
SETA and turning, especially loaded. This thing turns like he's in travel mode if you're turning on SETA. Also, the game doesn't speed up your turn rate. It just speeds up the rest of the game. And your movement speed. Your movement speed increases across the screen in SETA, but your turn rate doesn't change. So you're stuck. Yeah, cancel SETA if you're turning, because this guy turns slow. Two more stops to make, and then we should be there. Should and is two different things. I'm just starting again this morning. I get to play it today and then deliver this grain bin here in North Dakota. I did say welcome to Jamestown, right? Welcome to Jamestown, just in case. Yeah, it's cold up here. It started to flurry yesterday. April 1st. It's cold up here. Of course, they are pretty close to Canada. I think it's cold up there year round. I don't know. Gets cold enough up there to drive across the lakes. I watch ice road truckers.
Jump gate. Entering system 18 billion.
This is the only way to haul cargo. But yeah, last night I got
Entering system. Silent
accosted
witness.
by a behemoth sentinel. He didn't last very long at all.
Jump gate. Profit center alpha.
I see his turn. His turn rate kind of changes a little, but not a whole lot. Not in relation to how fast forward he moves. But yeah, trying to get this station empty. Instead of trying to pack everything for every terraforming,
Entering system. Profit center alpha.
I'm gonna repack the station after each one. But the first one we're going after is scale plate grain. I said I want to do everything. This character's going to do all the terraformings.
Jump gate 2 grand.
And that's why I was also adding a whole bunch of. I think we need to pack water for Adius Misfortune, also not water ice. But not near as much ice as Oceans of Fantasy. That one is a bucket load. It's like 20 million ice. And then the headquarters final resting place is going to be the Nvidium workshop in Memory of Profit. So we're going to circle around that way. So we'll do scale plate green, and then Adius Misfortune, which is the impossible one, and then move up to Frontier Edge, and then jump across to Black Hole Sun, and then the wine up in Gesufun. What's after that? And then 18 billion. No. Then we'll do Oceans of Fantasy.
Entering system. 2
Come back
grand.
and do 18 billion because that's more handy. I may have to stop for this one. I've had to a couple times. Come on. It's because, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yep. Crap. Yep. If you don't get it just right on this one, because the gate's facing east and west, but you're coming up from the southeast. And so it looks like the gate is sliding past, but in reality, yeah, it's just coming into view. And you were never lined up for it to begin with. Crap, that's the first time in 15 or 16 trips that I've had to stop. But for this one, the next stop is the accelerator.
Because it's not a very hard turn after this gate, so if you're already spun up, it's pretty easy to make the adjustment to get into Sarkis Ravine.
I haven't never had to stop for that one yet. There's always a first time.
Entering system. Fires of defeat.
But yeah, almost done. We've got 738 flak turrets and 640 L plasmas on that split food and meds. Every production module. I don't remember if I did the storages. I'm not going to edit those to find out because then I have to haul more turret components and yeah, I'm not going to worry about the storages.
All the production modules have guns and shields.
Entering system. Arcus Ravine.
Pretty much everything has guns and shields except for maybe the storages. So I don't think I did the storages. Well, and I hauled quite a bit for the defense platforms because before I got the bright idea to add guns to the production module. And I'm like, yeah, I was done with the micro lattice, and then all of a sudden I had to haul another trip and a half of micro lattice. 70,000 to add guns to, and then I was also done with the advanced electronics. And I have no advanced electronics. I had to set them all to player only trades and a couple stations to not sell them at all. And then I had this lag fest with the HQ. So I'm like, okay, let's just empty the headquarters. So I've emptied the headquarters. Everything's rock bottom prices. It's all gotta go. It's all being sold.
Entering Arcus Ravine. 16.
This is a slight pain in the butt, but it's not bad because it's a U-turn. Locating the build storage. That was fun. I think I see it. Nope, that's a storage module. It's the same color red.
But I like where the game put the build storage for this station.
The headquarters is sitting right dead smack in front of the docking port for the E-Pier on the center docking port. I think that's part of what was messing up traffic at the headquarters. I had a lot of ships get stuck to me. I don't think the AI is properly coded for altitude. Makes no sense because it's a space game. There really is no altitude. Everywhere was up. And there we go. So as the number starts getting bigger again, we're past it. Then you gotta untarget it anyway. Yeah, don't have your station targeted or you can't manually dock it to build storage. With smaller ships, this isn't so hard. With this guy's long nose out there, it's a little difficult, but it's not bad once you figure it out. You can roll up alongside it. It's just, for me, it's easier to roll up dead on in front of it, but you gotta go above it or below it, I suppose. It's easier for me just to go above it because the way the collision avoidance kind of works in this game. Yeah, there is collision avoidance. So I'll be close to it and it'll shove me up higher. Then I know I'm close. And you'll see it in a minute. We're too high. Okay. This is a blast. Unless I'm too high, it's hard to judge. It should shove me up. Yeah, see, it's shoving me up. And stop. Now hit Control D and just back up. Just don't back up too fast. Line up the ball. Strafe to the side. And it grabs you. It's slick as all get out. I really wish they would let us select it to target it and dock like we do a normal dock. Would be nice. Would be really nice.
Successfully docked.
Because for the longest time, I didn't know you could actually.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Dock it to build storage. I thought you had to have your ship do it. So I would fly it to where it had to be, get out of the driver's chair, and then tell the captain trade with the build storage. And I'd stand there stewing it. I couldn't do it myself. I mean, where's the role play value in always getting out of your and letting your AI do it? I hauled everything required to build this station using this ship ever since the beginning. So everybody that's important so far is Rep 30, and yesterday I teleported around and I bought all their trade subscriptions. So Argon's is 30, Fallen Families won't pirate us. Free Families is 30, God Realm, Hat's not bad, but we're making progress. Holy Order, Ministry of Finance hit 20 yesterday, and now they're 21. Pretty cool. So we grabbed theirs. Riptide's not doing bad. Pioneers, of course. Talati Company. Terran Protectorate and Vigor haven't budged in a few days, but I have their subscriptions and their police license. I grabbed it all. Even ZYA. Grabbed everybody's stuff. All the stations are fully funded except the headquarters and wharf. The wharf had 400 million, but I pulled it out and I pulled 200 and something out. I mean, everybody's funded except for their build projects. A lot of them are done, but they never had guns. These all have guns, 175 million. Uh, there's several more. Ooh, you're finished. Smart chip plant, finally. 145 million. Is that where we're at? Darkest Ravine. That was at 283 million for the longest time. I had it down to two something last night. That's all Computronic substrate. The wharf had 400 and something million in it, and then I changed its logical overview to purchase all this stuff. And Computronic substrate is 9,300 per piece. So you're talking for 100,000 of them, you're talking over $900 million. It's a lot. And I didn't think too much of it, and I had a bright idea, so I stole the 200 and something million that was left, like 285. Stole it all out of there. Went to the Terran Protectorate and grabbed all their M ships, all their M engines, all their M guns, and accidentally bought their main battery. And I think I might have bought a few other engines. And so I finished my Terran M ship collection for sure on them and the Pioneers. And that left me with $1.5 million in my pocket. I was like, oh no, that was more pricey than I thought it was. But everybody's fully funded except for the headquarters, who isn't producing or selling anything. I keep stealing money out of it. And the wharf, who is, been sitting on empty for a long time, but it's buying all this Computronic substrate. We finally have advanced electronics. Finally. Okay, now I just need to get weapon components up. So I built two, I called them Mega. Mega. This one's done, I think. The Paleos Fortune? Yeah. I call them Mega. It's basically 4 advanced electronics plants stuck on one station. Um, no habitats, just fully automated, no people. So you got 4 advanced electronics, 8 microchips, only 4 of these. We actually need one more because we consume 900 and we only produce 8,500 silicon wafers. That one is selling to everybody. And it's fully funded with $144 million silicon wafers. We're buying up, yeah. We produce 8560 and we use 9600. Oh, we're short a full 1,000. And this one I put in last night. So for 6x6, it's not too pricey, but that's what it took to get. I centered the admin module and built out from there. And there's no guns on this thing. It's just defense modules. No guns yet. I need to figure out where I want to put the people. It needs 7 habitats. 7? Or is it over 7? 7,020. So 7, yeah, 7 habitats would do it. Alright, we're done with this trip. Awesome. Let's go make another one. It takes a while to load and unload. That's the bulk of what takes so long. You spend more time loading and unloading. Oh, it was worse after the headquarters first change I made because it had no cargo drones. I sat there like a full 5 minutes. Why is it taking so long? And I checked on the
Accelerator. Argus Ravine
headquarters' drones.
24.
Had no drones. I'm like, oh no. So I had to wait for some of the modules to get rebuilt and then adjust its drone levels. And so I added it all in cargo drones, gave it 200 cargo drones. So now we're only there for a minute or two. I had this Split Boon Meds has all its cargo drones, all its smart chips, all its drone components. I hauled everything. Nobody would make any deliveries. They don't have nothing up here. I mean, there's nothing up here. The Xenon and Blade waste to, I think, the heart of their production, which is stupid. You should keep that closer to the minerals.
Scale plate green is still firmly red. I never did go into that bottom zone, so I don't know if the Telatis took over any of it.
Or none of it. I don't hardly see anything up there, but that solar power plant's still sitting up by the data vault, so if the Xenons will overrun all of
Entering
Three
Argus
Families
Ravine
territory up here,
24.
giving themselves a really good foothold and territory, I've seen the Xenons take over all the top end of this space. Then I'll be okay with wiping them out
Fires of defeat.
of scale plate green, and we can do that terraform and get the pirates off our butt. Every now and again, it does happen. It's rare, but it does happen. A buck goes hostile against my trade ships. So I've lost a couple to Dukes, but they're not the thorn in my side that scale plate is.
B.S. Tonati. Everything's a trade ship.
Even the Erlking. It's got the biggest damn cargo bay. Well, I think maybe the Incarcatua is slightly bigger or the same size. No, I think the Erlking's literally the biggest damn cargo bay in the game. I don't think there's a bigger cargo bay. If there is, the ship is slow as a 7-year itch and gets destroyed. I've had Incarcatuas before, and scale plate kills them so quick, they're not worth buying. Magnetars are the best mining ship against Caxes. Of course,
Entering
every
system.
time I've used
Fires of
Hokkaidos,
defeat.
I build them in Terran space with, I think, Terran equipment.
Jump gate. 2 grand.
Maybe Terran guns are that bad. After I get the blueprint, I'll build a couple Hokkaidos and set them mining and see if they do any better against Caxes. But Caxes seem to kill Hokkaido pretty quick.
Entering system. 2 grand. Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
I did the unauthorized attack. You're full of it. Now we're gonna stop. We gotta stop anyway on the other side.
Jump gate. Silent witness.
90-degree turns are always hard.
Entering system. Silent witness. Jump gate, 18 billion.
I had an idea at home, and I was thinking about taking that idea here. And I looked at my station situation. I almost ripped a couple down, and I had full intentions of doing that to rearrange the centers of Grand Exchange and put Argon food in one, Talati in another, a massive food plant for each. And then I'm like, can't bring myself to do it. I could start a new game and be done with those projects a whole lot faster. I'm a tightwad. I don't. I sell everything out of their build storages or move it, and I just can't bring myself to. With a few exceptions, energy cells, yeah, I can just delete the plot, but I need everything I have where it's at, and yeah, it's gonna take a new game for me to fulfill that idea. Well, at first at home, I was going to build a massive hull part factory in the center, and changed my mind on that. Oh crap! Yeah,
Entering
next
system,
zone.
18 billion.
That's all right.
Drill, mineral,
No,
Vanguard,
the gate's
jump
behind you,
gate,
buddy.
Grand Exchange.
Quit getting in the way.
Of course, you come through the gate, and one of those little guys is sitting on the other side, and they need a barrel rolling 3/4 of the way across the sector. Disengage flight assist, then disengage travel mode, then get it under control, and then re-engage flight assist, and finally hit the brakes and start back over. In that order, otherwise, yeah, things get really wonky fast. Because for some reason, hitting the brakes when you're barrel rolling end over end, sorta, um, makes you flip a little faster. It's insane. Quirky things. But I can deal with a lot of that if they would figure out how to get these ships not to keep getting stuck together.
Entering system, Grand Exchange.
Because it is really quickly ruining the experience of flying personally. It's really ruining it. Stick to small ships.
Superhighway, Grand Exchange, 1.
You're supposed to be able to have fun doing these things. There's no point in having Erlking if the AI is going to get him killed in one trade run. But I can fly back and forth. This trip being this quick, it takes the AI over an hour to make each run. The CACs have destroyed most of my trade fleet. I built all my baldricks off the headquarters, which doesn't have no more resources to build no more ships. So instead of having just 4, we now have all 8 small, medium fabrication bays. We just need to get the storage system
Entering Grand Exchange, 1.
figured out. Come on, get out of range of that CAC before you hit somebody else again. $170 straight up. Pretty much. He's up there in the air.
I think I might have to get a new Barbarossa. I still haven't done that.
I haven't bought a Barbarossa. I haven't bought its blueprint. I was thinking about buying the XL ship fabrication Bay module yesterday. And instead I elected to try to go after the medium ship blueprints. So all I managed to get was the Terrans. Still 100 clicks. Yeah, docking at the other side was easier. This side just got finished last night. It's only my 4th or 5th run.
Oh, we're way low still. Crapola.
That's alright. Said it comes in handy, make the game move. Oh, it's targeting the back side. No, it's targeting this side. Okay. Okay, we're just still way low. I'm not used to this side yet.
Docking granted.
But yeah, after dealing with build storage, docking at these is a real breeze. Too far. And the docking computer works from a lot farther away. How are we doing on build
Headquarters.
progress? Not too much to
Successfully docked.
go. I'm gonna wait for the builder to go away. He's been here for
It's an honor to have you aboard.
all of this and that. So and then I lowered these. They were, remember, up in the air on a split habitat. All the habitats are gone. Everything's gone. Soon as I finish emptying, transfer the wares. Confirm. How much crap you got left in you? Energy cells I'm not worried about. Engine parts. Well, we were at 60,000 drone components. We've sold a few turret components. Whole parts is almost gone. We had 1 point something. I changed it down, but we were gearing up to pack 2.5 million. How about silicon carbide? Where are you? Weapon components. You still need smart chip. Oh, you got your drones. Okay, we're done. Okay. Uh, silicon carbide. Only 4,000 left. Okay, cool. It had quite a few left when I was done hauling carbide. It's getting down there. It's all getting down there. The food, yeah, nothing we can do about it. That had 3 million ice in it, so I did sell quite a bit of ice. Not too worried about the ice. Microchips are. Oh. No restriction. There's a few I missed. Okay. Electronics is done. Food rations is done. Got a few graphene left. Medical supplies. We just fixed microchips, so that should finish selling. Yeah, I had all this was player only trades except for the purchases. I think that's everything. Refined metals is gone. And we're still making some decent money. Oops, wrong direction. Now that you got all your drones. I'm not adding no more drones. 300 cargo drones is plenty. Until we're done, I need to remove those storages.
Superhighway, Grand Exchange,
Oops.
4.
The down, yeah. My up and down arrow keys is basically one key cut in half. So they're, yeah, half keys, and my fingers keep trying to hit both at the same time. So yeah, and I never did get any satellites in 451. But, you know, seeing K's, that gives me hope. Seeing them this good. I mean, all that hard work. There's another K over here. There's K, 1, 2. There's just 4 right there. I mean, then you should have another one over here somewhere. No, I guess he's got another, down here. They're weird on how they operate. I don't have no satellites in those areas. Crap, Bola. Yep. Are we gonna be able to nose up enough to get onto it? Crap. Yeah, we can, I think. Come on, get up on it. I'm glad that's a thing.
Entering Grand Exchange,
Oh
4.
boy, I didn't think of that. Well, yeah. Welcome to the blooper reel.
Jump gate, 18 billion.
Oh, flying this guy is so much fun. Especially with a loaded cargo bay. I only got accosted once by a pirate though. Of course, I was flying through here yesterday and seeing a yellow crystal on one of these rocks. So I came to a stop, grabbed the Tethys, and mined it really quick. Every now and again they'll show up. Yeah, that really put me out of position. Normally I'm not near these rocks. That's funny too. Collision avoidance from all these rocks is insane.
She's gone to Plaid.
Takes it a whole sector to spin. Actually, it takes 2 sectors to fully spin this thing up.
Jump gate. Entering system. 18 billion.
Start him turning early,
Entering
and then
system. Silent
the
witness.
inertia keeps him turning.
Jump gate. Profit center alpha.
Even though the gates start you straighten and back out, well, it makes you straight, but if you start turning early, you can get him turned quite a ways. Yeah, I think we're climbing up on 10 or 11 days old now because of all the setup. Every time I get to one of these turns, it's just, yeah, by the time his travel mode starts, and then you got to stop it again over here.
Entering system. Profit center alpha.
But yeah, it was right here in Profit Center where I got accosted by the pirate last night. It was cool. I'm like, whoa, really? I thought flying a destroyer or bigger would, pirates would just, I'm not messing with that. Oh no, that pirate behemoth really wanted me to drop my cargo. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make you drop your ship. Just blew his ass up. And then the Talatis pay me 200 grand. And of course, I'm already fully loaded going this direction, so I didn't have to worry about scooping up microchips or medical supplies or anything like that. I forget what he dropped. It was mod parts, but just junk.
Entering system. 2 grand.
Can we make it through it this time? Yeah, this time we got it. I said it looks like it's still sliding, but
Entering system. Fires of defeat.
you're not still sliding. It was just rotating the view on it, and you weren't lined up to begin with.
Jump gate. Arcus ravine.
12.6 clicks a second. That's kicking.
Accelerator. Entering system. Arcus ravine.
Fastest trade ship known to man. Brink's armored cargo. Something like that. But yeah, the Xenons got me all excited. I'm like, let me leave them a going away present. And we'll see how long that station lasts. And if they only attack my station, then after I get tired of watching it, I'll just disarm the turrets and let them have at it. Because I really want them to overrun. I don't want them to waste all their resources trying to kill one station. Otherwise, it'll be fun to see how long it'll last, because they'll eventually do damage to it. And I'm not hauling repair materials up here. I just seen them working on free families really good, and I have this one asset, and the ass ended nowhere. Let's see how long we can get it to last. It's gonna last a long time.
Pharmaceutical goods factory.
this thing has 640 L plasmas, 748 flak. And it's getting its shields. It's getting them slowly. I'll have it done in a couple more play sessions. I just looking at the clock going, I'm not going to be able to record again this weekend. I haven't recorded this whole trip. And this is my layover weekend. I played 11 hours yesterday. And this is all I've done for 3 days, 2 or 3 days. How old are we? I was 9 days old when I started this. I'm 10 days and 5 hours old. So I've hauled nothing but this stuff for this station using this ship for over 24 hours. Yeah, it's funny when I talk about days, it doesn't sound that long. 100 days? You've only played for 100 days? That's only like 3 months. 100 days. 124-hour days. I think this character might be running. I don't know. I want to be able to play. There's only 3 storylines left. I haven't got started on the defense platforms I need up in Windfall. Oh, we went too far. That's alright. I'd rather go too far than not far enough. Untarget the station. But yeah, I like where this build storage is at. Just pure luck. When I lined up I added the defense modules on the end, it just lines up just perfect. So if I'm scraping alongside them, it lines me up with the build storage. Wyverns are still alive. I modified my free families trade reel to eliminate that next zone. So now they're only in this darkest ravine, the next one to the east, and Heart of Acrimony. Just 3 sectors. Oops. Every now and again, you don't nose up high enough. That's the hard part. Get up above it. Okay, now it's pushing me up on its own. As soon as it shows up on the screen, hit the brakes.
Granted.
You don't have to strafe to the side, but I do. Its strafe's pretty decent. It's not the best, but it's pretty decent. It's better, and it's funner than watching paint dry. Oh, this is a blast. Look at all those guns. We have guns. The player headquarters has guns. Covert Ops has tons of guns. Oops.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
It's nice to be able to trade once in a while. Alright, that's the video. We'll see you next time I record something. Till then, bye-bye.